Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. Today we are making banana cake. It is so easy. So if you've got 2 bananas, 2 eggs, guys, this recipe is for you. And here are all the ingredients. Surely I'm going to write them on the description box. And you need 2 overripe bananas. Like you can see, these are overripe, and you're just going to peel them, put them to a bowl, and you're just going to make sure that the parts that are so black, you just put them aside, as you're not going to need those. And after that, after peeling the bananas, you're just going to mash that with a fork. Sometimes I like to blend, but this video is for people who do not have a blender, or those who do not have very many resources. Just use a fork. I'm sure many of us have forks at home. So you're just going to mash until you get something like this. And guys, if you do not have an oven, you can use the method that I have showed before, just to bake in a chakojiko. This is the mixture that you are looking for. Now you need 2 eggs. Add 2 eggs, and then you're going to add all the other wet ingredients. We have sugar, oil, vanilla essence, we have yogurt, and also we have milk, and I'm going to list them on the description box. And for the oil, you can use olive oil. I'm not very sure about olive oil, but I used the vegetable oil that I use for cooking. So I wanted to say that you can use coconut oil if you like to have your cake to have some coconutty taste, but I do not like that, so I just use the normal cooking oil. So I'm adding all the wet ingredients, and after that we're just going ahead to mix everything together. As for the yogurt, I used plain yogurt. It is not flavored. I'm not sure if you do not have vanilla essence, please use the vanilla flavored yogurt. It works perfectly for this recipe. Now you're going to take a whisk, and you're going to mix this until everything is well combined. And guys, like you can see on this video, everything is straightforward. It is not complicated at all. It does not require very many appliances, just things that we mostly have in the kitchen. And you're going to mix until your mixture and everything has come together nicely, like you see, and the color is going to turn to creamish, almost whitish. Now it's time to add the dry ingredients. What do we have here? I have all-purpose flour, I have salt, I have baking soda and baking powder, and you're going to sift that together with the flour. And the purpose of sifting the flour is to just aerate the flour and to also get rid of any lumps in the flour. And one tip that I like to share, you can also use the self-rising flour if you do not have the baking powder at home. So if you do not have that, please use the baking powder. The self-rising flour, just add a little bit of salt. Now take your whisk again and continue mixing, and the idea is to ensure that everything comes together nicely and that you make the cake batter. And guys, this is a very quick recipe, something that you can do even before the children go to school. They can carry this as a snack. It takes you less than 30 minutes to prepare. Maybe the baking time is a bit more, but the preparation, guys, it does not take a lot of time. And the cake batter is ready. Like you can see, it looks so smooth, guys. And now we're just going to transfer it to the baking tin. And for the baking tin, I have just applied margarine on the sides, poured a little bit of flour, dusted with a little bit of flour, and it was ready. Now you're going to add the mixture into a baking tin, and then you're going to tap it on the table just to get rid of any air bubbles, guys, like you see me doing on the video. Then you're going to put it in a preheated oven. This should take you 45 minutes to bake at 180 degrees Celsius. And after that time, the cake will be ready. And how do you know it's ready? Just take a knife or a fork. You're going to insert it into the cake, like you see, and it should come out clean when the cake is ready. So you're just going to cut this cake just to see how it looks on the inside. And guys, we got a little crack on top of the cake, but it did not, that does not affect the quality of the cake, guys. This cake was super moist, mainly because of the ingredients that we used, and also the bananas, guys. The taste of the bananas was there. It was the bananas were sweet because they were overripe, and the cake was so moist. Thank you for watching. Please try this recipe.